Syracuse University, and under the dome today, we have a terrific clash in store. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see, the UTSA Roadrunners taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Syracuse Orange. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Roadrunners return man Hartley helped out the offense with that one. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
The offense set for a first down play. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not much there. He gets one to the 11.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Using his legs, it's Harbor. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Getting some heat. And a sack all the way back at the 5. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally...
Off he goes! Just causing wreckage in the secondary. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cuse. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the returner will be knocked down. A first down for the offense. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying play action. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Roadrunners will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be dragged down. The The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Just ran over it. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
And they'll knock him down.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Ran through the contact. Finds a little bit of room, giving him a couple down to the 23. This offense has a 2nd down play. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's McGooligan. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. He'll throw on 3rd down. He's got his man. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They go to the ground. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Off play action. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball comes to rest right there. 1st down here for the offense. Quarterback checking off. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The give to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Zings it complete to the right. At midfield, he's got room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Leaves it with the running back. Got room at the 35. Oh, look out. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. 3rd and short, they got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Looking to throw for it. Fires the pass, intercepted. What a nice play on the pick. Didn't find much running room. They'll let it slide. They've got it at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's going to run it. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Snags it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And the quarterback caught on 2 and sacked at the 12. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Roadrunners will boot it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Trying to set the tone with the run. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone.
Turns it on down the left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cuse. And the pummeling has started. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Bringing it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Looking at a 2nd and short now. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Pirouettes through.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Got it set up on the outside. Across the 25, he's got room. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just threw that one way too far.
And how about this defense? Really answering the challenge so far today. This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's out past the 35. to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The give from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, going up top. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the third quarter of play. But now, time for the fourth quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. He'll settle for some pretty good field position. Catch at around the 35. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line. So a little bit more crisp here, Don.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Fires to the middle. It's caught. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll leave it with the lone back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish. He smashes his way through again. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires Tears into traffic. It's picked off. Busts through behind his pad. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They'll run this play from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. Oh, how did he make that move? Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game, being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. Handoff to the single running back. And they get him on the ground, and that's going to do it. Ball game is over. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominant. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I...